just want to show you guys what I got. 2 to 3 inches, 3 ringed, and some pins. I got plenty of pins, but guys, welcome back. Today is November 11th. So as I previously stated in my last video, yesterday or November 10th, I was supposed to receive my, all of my information to sign into the website and get through, our employee thingy, basically our onboarding. But also part of the email, what they said was if you don't receive this information, to contact them. So I had to contact them, which I honestly had a feeling that I was going to have to contact them. I didn't receive anything. So contacted them, and one of the recruiters, he is very helpful. I don't know if I could say his name, so I'm not going to say his name, but he has been very helpful. Originally, our packet said to sign on to this one website and use our employee ID number in order to, sign in once we get our information and everything. But the issue is I wasn't able to get on it. So finally, he had, I guess, resent the email that was supposed to have been sent to me. I followed the link, and now I'm able to sign on, and I have different tasks that is due by the 15th that I had to finish. And everyone who is wondering, when is she gonna start, showing us the actual process, like starting with training and everything? Don't worry, it'll be in this video, because this video will be everything leading up to my first week of training and my actual first week of training. So for right now, I'm gonna, do that once I get home, like when I'm done for the day. Right now, I'm just running home to use the bathroom, but I'm out working right now. I'm happy I'm able to log in, because he said to, call him back if it doesn't work. So far it's looking like it's working, because I was able to sign in and everything. I made a joke with him. I'm like, hopefully I don't have to call you back, because I feel like I've been calling him all day. I think I called him a total of 3 times today. I called him the initial, which I'm not really calling him directly. It's a main number, but he's mainly the one who's been answering. I called the first time to basically, notify them about the issue of I didn't receive anything yesterday, which I sent an email yesterday night, but it seems like calling is faster. So the first time was about that. The second time was to let him know that it still didn't work, because he had told me that I needed to check back around noon Eastern time, because he said he had added my information late last night, so it needed to refresh. So to call him back if I check around that time and it still didn't work, I actually waited until like 1 o'clock to do it. Or in other words, 1 o'clock hub time. It still didn't work. So I called, and at first I thought they was closed today or something, because I called and it kept going to voicemail or something. So I waited like 5 minutes, and then I called and he answered. And then the third time was, this information of, he resent me the link. So I'm happy about that. So it is the 17th, November 17th. The day before official virtual training starts. In case I didn't mention it before, our first week, it will be virtual. So I will be at home, but, I will be training. So I low-key kind of feel like so official, even though we're really not official yet. We're just trainees. But, we received our company email, and, we set up everything that we need to set up for the class. I kind of feel like we're in school in a way, like, because we received our first week, syllabus, all of the things that we will be going over. Of course, like unexperienced flight attendants like myself, some of these things I don't know, so I really don't know what these things are, even though they're telling us, we'll be going over this on these days. Even if I did know, I wouldn't, go ahead of the class, because I feel like that will hinder me from, learning what they're teaching me at that moment. I don't want to go and learn something ahead of time when I should be focusing on learning this at this particular moment. So when you guys see this in the future, and if you're, wanting to learn anything about being a flight attendant, or, trying to get advice on the process yourself, stick to what they give you. They've already sent us a pre-arrival packet, or basically our welcome packet, where everyone get their, study guide for initially when they're like coming in the door, everything they should know, because I don't know if we're gonna have an exam like first day, something like that. I don't know, but I have been studying that. We've also received another packet, and I've gone over that. I honestly feel like prepared for this, but I'm also not slacking off, because there was some like specific things that I was studying, and I was studying it as the wrong word or the wrong letter or something like that. I don't want to be too specific, but I was studying it wrong. I know the basics and everything. It's just a literal letter. So I've been, restudying that, even though I know it, and I remember it's supposed to be this and not that, but I'm glad I'm just, going back over it and everything. So outside of, studying, I really haven't been stressing myself too much about it, because in my mind, if I stress too much about it, I'm going to start overthinking everything. So I want to make sure that, what I have in my head is what I know, and I'm not going to stress myself over it. I've been, picking up some more clothes, gathering everything. Like, I've been packing my suitcase, even though we're not leaving for almost 2 weeks, because I personally was thinking our training was going to be like a full week, and then we're out the door going to the hotel, but we're not. We have 2 days, the Thursday and this Friday, of training, and then from basically off of the schedule that they provided us, Saturday and Sunday we're off, even though gonna be making sure I focus on studying whatever I need to study. But Saturday and Sunday we're off, and then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday we're back, virtual training, and then that's all the way up until day 5. But we leave or start our in-person training on day 8. So I don't know what we're going to be doing on day 6 and 7. They haven't sent out that packet yet, but I also think they're, preparing us for different, being, ready, or being used to, starting things at different times. Even though it's only like a 30-minute to an hour difference, time frame on when our training starts, but it isn't like a set start time every day. It isn't the same exact start time every day. It's around the same time, but it's not the exact same time. Also, I know that they didn't tell me directly, but I had to do it in my head myself based off of the invites and everything that they sent on the email. There is 30 people in my class. So I'm in class A. I don't know exactly how many is in class B, but in class A, there's 30. And I'm hoping and fingers crossed that every last one of us make it through this training. And the final update that I know for sure is I know exactly when our, graduation date is. So that's exciting, and I'm striving and counting down the days for that. Guys, so today is the day. I have literally 13 minutes until class starts. They want us to, come in at least 5 minutes early, but I just wanted to, give you guys a quick little, glimpse into what's going on. So the schedule is going to be 9.5 hours today. I think the lowest our schedule is for this week is, I think, only 8 hours. It could be 9, but I'm already expecting, long days. So, but I'm more excited than nervous. So this is my setup right now. I have 2 energy drinks, a ring light for lighting, my Carmex, my computer out. Yes, the camera's on because I was checking myself, make sure I'm visible. My headphones, pen, notepad, and some highlighters. And then I have my book bag like on the floor next to me. All right, so check-in is in about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna get this day started. Hey guys, so today is currently day 4 of virtual training. I know I haven't, recorded each and every day of it because I want to say day 1 and 2, for me, it was the hardest days, and it wasn't hard as in like the workload and everything was hard. It was just hard because, I've been out of school for like a lot of years now. So it feels like, it still, currently does feel like I'm back in school and everything, and I have to study. So I want to say day 1 and 2 was the hardest for me because I had to, get into a routine, like figure out how I was going to do everything. But now I have a routine. Our instructor said that day 3 for us, and again, I'm not speaking for every airline, I'm just speaking for the airline I'm with right now. Day 3 for us was going to be the hardest out of virtual week because it was the most information, but it was decent for me. So today is one of our late start days. We've usually been starting class at 8 or 8:30, but today we start class at 9:30 in the morning. So it's currently 8:33 right now. I'm already ready for class. I just need to go run to the gas station and everything. My group so far, I like everybody. We have, I think, day 1 or 2, one of my colleagues took the initiative and basically, emailed everybody and asked everybody if they want to be a part of like a group chat or something like that. So that way, no one gets left behind. So I'm really an introvert, but stuff like this, I look at it like this is an opportunity for all of us to pull our knowledge and everything together, help each other out, and we can all make it through this. And everybody's kind of funny. Like they'll send like different funny messages and everything. And also like, trying to motivate each other to get through the class because, all the classes, there's a lot of information thrown at us at once, and it gets a little boring, So, everyone's, trying to make it through the virtual week. We're almost done. I'm not sure when we'll have our test. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow, but we will be having our test one of these days. I feel kind of, confident in, grasping a lot of the information, but of course, I'm still nervous about the test itself. We just need to, I think on all of our tests, we need to score a 90% or higher in order to pass, and we get 3 attempts total, the first attempt and 2 retakes, and if you fail the 3rd retake, it's, you fail the class. But I think you only get that 3 times out of the 5 tests that we have total in training.